Spirit of Africa has enjoyed 11 years of success in finals such as these. The first international final is a different chapter in our lives. It's a great challenge for the Spirit of Africa coming into the Spirit of Amarok. For the Australians, it was a great opportunity to visit Africa, and in Botswana in particular, it's a fantastic venue here. It's got the wildlife, it's got so much to offer in terms of scenic opportunities like this. Technical stages was a great challenge. The Australian guys, it was a birth by fire really, because I don't think they're used to the type of terrain that we've got here. Be as it may, there were only two winners in my opinion yesterday, and that was Sarel and his poles.
And then the poles, you know, it looks different from behind the steering wheel. So on the one side you can touch the pole by the mirror, and the other side you touch it by the wheel on the ground, and that is what makes it so difficult.
In the history of the Spirit, we've never had so many poles on any one exercise, in any one day, on any international. Poles dominated everything, and it gives you the idea that Sarel is up the ante a lot. And yeah, the poles won, Sarel won, and he's very satisfied with it.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
The river sand basically in any river areas over here is very different from that of the desert sea sand. It took a great deal of points off many of our contestants. Long selection of gears, fast changing of gears is absolutely essential in the riverbed. Recoveries. Most recoveries that I've ever had in one session. So yeah, it was quite a day. Speed challenges were a great delight for our Australian contingency. Put a lot of smiles on their faces because you can see that they're speed freaks as well.
Speed for me was probably a little bit easier, but it was so fun. I mean, it was tricky as well. There was certain moments where Sarel had set up the course and you had a really tight chicane after you got a bit of air, so there was no pressure on the tyres to actually turn, and that made a lot of competitors come unstuck.
The final day tomorrow, we have the first stage is the rally stage. It's a long drag. We have variable average speeds going up to various controls. The distances aren't known by the contestants. We hide the flags and the bush just to make the navigators to be more alert, to actually discover where these control points are.
Het is definitief moeilijker as die finals wat ons teen ons eie land gery het. Ek dink dit is definitief overall moeilijker geweest om goeie punte te kry.
Our current fleet of Amaroks have been through the preliminary stages in South Africa, doing 24 rounds in that series. They've come up to the Spirit of Africa final, they've completed the final, and they've come back here to do the international final.
And we've had no problems with any part of the vehicle except body damage here and there that was inflicted by the contestants and not by the vehicle itself.
The vehicles themselves have performed absolutely outstanding.
As far as the team prizes go, in third place, Australia. Second place on the team prize, the Namibian team. And the winners of the team prize, South Africa. Individual overall scores. In third place, which is also 10,000 Rand, is John and Eugene. In second place was John and Conrad, 20,000. And in first place, 40,000, Alwyn and Melanie.
ongelooflike ervaring wat ons vanaand het. Ons het so gehoop vir dit kom tot hierso en dat ons heel week was 'n goeie week geweest. Elke dag was 'n goeie dag geweest. Ons het goed tot hier gekom. Vandag was 'n bietjie foute gemaak, maar ons is nog steeds bo deur.
We've done it this time and I think it went all very well. Obviously some of the countries like Australia, they weren't quite used to what we're doing, but they learned quickly and at the end they were just part of the real deal. I think they enjoyed themselves. We've certainly enjoyed having them here. So from my point of view, I think it was a wonderful event and it was certainly tougher than anything else we've done before.
Wow, it's been totally ecstatic for us. We've been shocked with our competitors. We've the most spirited team and we've enjoyed everything about the Spirit of Amarok.
Het was baie lekker. Ek dink Sarel het bietjie die bar gereis. Die technical goed is baie meer tegnies en baie nader aan mekaar, baie moeiliker sal ek sê.
Dit was maklik geweest in die begin, maar dit raak al moeiliker en jy moet regtig baie ding kop hou en jy moet daar wees. Jy kan nie een oomblik los nie, dan maak jy foute en goed.
I've found it fascinating. The people are so welcoming. Yeah, I think the challenges were set at an excellent level, for people to be able to demonstrate what they're capable of and also what the vehicle is capable of.
Funny thing about the Amarok is that to the uninitiated, it looks pretty similar to most other dual cab four-wheel drives. We call them dual cabs in Australia, not buckies. It really puts the power down to the ground beautifully. The rear suspension is quite awesome. Probably the best thing about that vehicle is its off-road capability and also its durability. I mean, we've got 20 cars here that have been absolutely thrashed, yet they have stood up to it. There hasn't been a single mechanical failure, and that really says something about the Amarok.